Welcome to my playthrough of Outer Wilds. Never played it before. Heard lots of great things about it. Definitely looking forward to diving in, getting to know the world. Really liked my Fez and Tunic playthrough. Still working on some stuff in Fez. Specifically the name puzzle. But, like 160% in that still. Think after watching one of my previous playthrough videos, I have a path forward with some of the other puzzles. We'll see if that's true. But yeah, let's get started with Outer Wilds. Okay. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program. Suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say, ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Sure you fixed the retro rockets was the one I selected. That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Uh-oh. I have been having issues with one of my monitors, and I still haven't fixed it. Hold on. That's not the one. That's the one. All right. Here we go. Oop. X. Thing requires launch codes. Okay, so where's the observatory? Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. Really excited to see the launch. I just realized my chat has disappeared. I need to finish this conversation, apparently. Aren't you going to go into space? Aren't you? Better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. I want to practice with the probe before I leave. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Let's do that third one. Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. I want to give it a test. You want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Alright, let's see if we can get my... Oh, they all migrated. No wonder I couldn't find them. Definitely dislike having my monitor drop off like that. Looks like skipped frames was a thing. Probably when the monitor's disconnected. Alright. Back at it. Alright. So left stick is horizontal. Oops. What? Oh, left trigger, right trigger. Thought that said left stick, right stick. Oh, I need to allow it to fly up more. Haha! Okay, that goes down quite a ways. And then... Alright. Just like the last time external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, this is not the same place. Hey, yo, hatchling! Here you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gosen open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst the stars. One star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Let's do the first. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. You're actually blasting off on that thing? They really don't explode as often anymore, or I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. I like that second one. Yeah, the space program has certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessor. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. Sweet. Geyser. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it. And the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new one? Less flammable one? Big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. Current launch pad is fine, thanks. Nice try. We all know you have to have it out for that tree, and the launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize it? Don't worry. It's held for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. No. No entering door. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. Meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Where's the observatory? Just say hi before I leave. Just saying hi before I leave. Where's the observatory? It's questions like that make us worried about you going up into space on your own, you know? The observatory's up the path behind the waterfall. A couple signs marking the way, but really, just keep going up and then hook right when you get to the 0G cave. Observatory, that way. Hello, Ostron. If it is my favorite troublemaker. What's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Maureen won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sorry, can't today. Oh, really? But we can't play without a signal scope. Play with us later, okay? Not very talkative. Music is nice. 0G cave. Nope, not there. I do kind of want to check out the 0G cave. That sounds fun. How would that even work? Camera. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Yours getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. A little nervous, yeah. Are you kidding? I'm natural at this. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you and me and the vast endlessness of space. Really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic slate will at least fix the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the 0G cave in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute 0G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Now I'm ready for the real deal. Cool, get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Time to jump really high. I'm still stuck to the platform. Okay, it's not 0G, it's just very small g. Oh, hey look, it has a flashlight. That's good to know. Zero G cave, 0G cave. Ew. Okay. Right. Who are you? Hey! Nice to drop down. Get some 0G time in. So you're going there? In the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. You don't look fine, or... yeah, I'm going to drift around there, down there for a while. Well, you know I hate the cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Phew. Now I got the hand sweats. Alright. 0G cave. Oh, I have fuel meter. That's good to know. Whew. I don't even... oh, right. It has a flashlight. So that's probably... Whoop. Okay. Here. Okay. 2. It is inside. Just let myself float closer to it. And it's done. All right. Of fuel. And then up this way. Vroom. Ow. Ow. Why is gravity? Okay. There we go. Oh, didn't have gravity because I was in the air. Okay. I should probably go talk to this guy again. See if he had anything more to say. Hey, you're back. Need something? Just zero G time. Give me the dirt. Guess where I'm going today. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tech-Type saw something crash outside of the village earlier. Village crater earlier. That's new and different. Well, hey, how about that? Or is anything on fire? Probably only a little. Tech-Type checked out the crash site with old Firewatch Scout launcher and saw smoke, so they headed over to the swamp to stamp out any leftover fires. Wow, what's going on with the internet? Just looked over and it's like really low throughput. Anyway, it seems to be back. Well, I better get back to work. The store's not going to mind itself, you know. Alright. Cool. I feel good. And can return that. Don't think I need my flashlight. Oh, I do. Look at that. Alright, now I don't need my flashlight. It's a deep pit. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training, try not to hit anything big. See, you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time into training you. Got it? Sounds good. I saw smoke coming from Youngbark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. Tack tight. Scout launcher. Geyser Mountains. Quantum Grove Crater. Nomai Ruins. Youngbark Crater. This is not the observatory. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to, or any good sounds from space today? There are. My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds Venture's frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybeck's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. That means they're safe. Hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Okay, cool. That is a tool at my disposal. Looks as if observatory is there, but how does one get there? Am I missing something? No, doesn't look like it. And patch of ghost matter inside the fence. Dawson said it used to be bigger when they were hatching than when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. Just takes a super long time to go away. Oh, there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter's awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter's dangerous. You know ghost matter's how Tactite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool. This way I came up. This is not the way I came up. So, no, this is the way I came up. This must be how to get around to the observatory. Do. Whoop. Do. Trees. I do like the music. Music is really nice. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. So excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited or I'm terrified. My controller is rumbling. I assume that means that it is running low on batteries. Oh, don't let me make you nervous. We've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue, of course. Just here for the launch codes. You haven't heard? Gabriel's brought it back with them from the Giant's Deep, and Hornfield's just finished prepping it for display. Is it right here? Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. It's the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Aw, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Where did the statue come from? Why did Nomai make the statue? Think I'll discover anything cool in space? Sorry, never mind. From Giant's Deep, Gabbro fished it out of the oceans and brought it back here for study. Hornfels doesn't know much about it yet. Just that it's crazy old and super tough. I wonder why Nomai carved it. Apparently, Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep trying to learn about the statue. Maybe they'll find some answers there. Is there something else? Would you say the statues from where can I find Gabbro? Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep to wherever they found that Nomai statue, one of the islands, I think. You remember, Gabbro plays the flute, right? Like, all the time. I bet your signal scope would find them easily. If you do see Gabbro, say hi from me. Why did Nomai make the statue? Good question. So Gabbro's found this fully intact statue in Giant's Deep, right? Well, Hornfels told me it's made from the same type of special stone as the particular partial statue Chirp brought back from the Hourglass twins. That's why when Gabbro, chipped the Giant's Deep statue, that stone fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Maybe the statues were made for storing information? Think I'll discover anything cool in space. Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll be the one to solve the mysteries of the Nomai. Or maybe you'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job. Nope, that was it. No problem. Take it easy. Alright. It is a museum. Future site of our next exhibit. If you enjoyed your time in the Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support. We hope to see you again soon. I should probably start from the beginning. A piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from the central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Untranslated Nomai writing. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adlerock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay. Well, aside from the dwellings and the structure they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among the other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little Scout now boasts a warp-retrievable capability that allows astronauts to recall their Scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of Scouts lost to the depths of space. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Okay. Cool. Alright. Those both say the same thing. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements, like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. I need some water. Water. I just realized my stream title and everything are not up to date. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm in the correct category. Apologies. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. And that carbon thing that we talked about. Coming soon. Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. What's this? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. There was one exhibit that I didn't look at. That's fine. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that was true, was everything closer together in the past, and how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Hornfels observation. This is incredible. First I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Does not seem to be any gravitational lensing in this image, though. That is a very interesting phenomenon. Right. There you are. Just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. You'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a my translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with the other travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm going to wing it. Start with something small. If you'd prefer to ease into things, that's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be. That's a fact. Do you think you'll go into Rock then? Our moon will be a safe place to travel and get your bearings in space. I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are, or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. Well then, looks like that's all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a lunch. I'm ready to get off this rocker. I'm ready to die in space. I'm ready to die in space. It's not one for... No, I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate would be persuaded to make them. Could be persuaded to make them. I mean, break a leg is, what you say to someone before they go on stage. It's the same type of thing. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Oh, I have the launch code. Dash 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 dot dot dash dot. Alright, one more exhibit. Anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships. Flew close to the dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Alright. It's turning to face me. That's normal. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Though their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species comes from or what happened to them. Oh, fun. Alright. Launch tower. Hey, so did you get a good look at the my statue? Statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Statue was glowing. Why is it glowing? Whoa, the statue is doing what? So its eyes opened and you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around you? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? No, the statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open. Nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Guybros said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use your translator tool to find out more about this statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Fountain. Logs. What are the logs for? I should not do this, but I did it. This is the lift. Got it. Hello, astronaut. Are you going to space today? You're going to space and never come back like Feldspar did? What? Or, don't worry, I'll come back. That's pretty disturbing. Let's go with the, what? Yeah, Hornfels said Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfels says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to them. Hornfels probably, shouldn't be telling you stuff like that. That's not something I want to think about right now. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. We should figure it out. Hey, it's that fire. And that cliff. But I can't jump up. Alright. Enter launch codes. Do. That is okay. Alright. Whee! I have a suit. Buckle up. Alright. Map is that one. Alright. So, Brittle Hollow's the moon. Hourglass Twins, Interloper. Oof. I missed my launch for Brittle Hollow. It appears to be very much slower. Rotate view, pan view. Oh, I can pan as well. Okay. What is this perpendicular? That's weird. So Interloper's Comet. Hourglass Twins are passing now. So there's the camera. Let's go ahead and take off. Alright. We are in space. Whoa. Rumble, rumble. Okay, so that one Oh no. No, I lost it. Why is that not locking? It's harmonica. Pick up all traveler instruments simultaneously. Oh wait, that's why am I on fire? Missed it. Um. Wow, I am way out there. Now I get a better idea of what. Holy. I need to head back towards. What the? I am bad at this. I am way off the plane of the ecliptic. Hey, that's a ship. All right. I want... What? How have I matched its velocity? Oh, that's used for landing. Okay. Let's go towards the twins. There are the twins. Eh. I don't know how to land on other planets. Oh no! Okay. The planets. Okay. I am inside the sun. Whew. Well, I hit a planet. Okay. I need my suit. Ah! I would like to... Ow! That's not good. I am on a planet. Okay. I don't know how to repair it. Or if it even needs repair. Alright. Well, let's go explore. What good is it being on another planet if you don't explore? Nope, that doesn't do what I want it to. Woo! Earth rumble. Excuse me. Right. I'm on Brittle Hollow. Ooh. There's a thing over here. That was land falling off? Did it get hit by something like that? That could be bad. Hey look, there's a thing over here. Seems somewhat built. Let's see what it is. I've totally lost my ship by now, by the way. Who needs a ship? It was probably broken anyway. Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Something hit right behind me. Yeah, I think this planet does not have very good atmosphere and does not protect against meteors and the like very well. Ooh, there's writing over there. Sweet. Anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Hypothesis: there can exist too much lava. I strangely prefer we test the null hypothesis. Imagine there's two volcanic moons, then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Interest in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles the planet appears random, seems to travel as it likes. Moon. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis: could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Okay. Probably that moon. There. Oh, I mean that moon. There. There's a station. Oh, 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Yeah, that thing I said about who needs a ship anyway, I think that means I need the ship anyway. So, it was this way. Ish. Generally speaking. Not down there. Hey, I found my ship. Sweet. Uh, hello? I would like to repair you. Hello, ship. This looks not good. Hello, ship. I would like to repair you. Ooh. Yeah, ship should not be open like that. Well, good game, guys. Good game. I'd probably just die and then get restarted with the new information that I've gathered. That would be my guess, at least. But yeah, I need some more practice flying ships between stars. That's what it looks like. Ooh. Doo-ba-doo. Oh, that's what that was. I'm going to start back here. Did I just die? Well, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep under the stars the night before you launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Okay. That's a really cool way of handling death. Right. Yeah. Twins. Raw. I landed. What's that? Did I land in bad spot? Probably did. Okay. It's not eating me right now. Oh. Jetpack auto boost. Right. Hey, there's a pointer to my ship. When it's, like, actually working correctly. Wandering the world. Walking directly away from the ship. Just walking around the equator. I am curious about this sandstorm. Let's just walk into it. See if we die. Oh, no death. Oh. Don't think I'm going to make it back to my ship. Alright. Maybe I can. Is this... This isn't where I was last time. I am in a pit. What is in this pit with me? Anything? Ooh, shiny. Unidentified signal nearby. Oxygen's not nearly depleted yet, so that's a good thing. Not even halfway there. It is good to know that the planets are only like 400 meters apart. There's a thing here. What is this? Ooh. Nope. Sunshine. Unidentified signal nearby. About 50%. Oxygen. Just keep walking. Gotta be something interesting here somewhere. Like near these arches. Thornies. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. How big any... I can't quite... Oh, said, "Ah, friend, reading this help us recover Coleus. All right. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there." An update. Milleray and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. It means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. I appear not to have any more text. And am going to die with this information. North Pole of this planet. Right, let's see if my fuel can get me back to my ship. Whew. There's a thing. Maybe I can walk through here. And then... okay. Not quite sure that thing is, but, oh no! Gonna miss it. Frame. Ooh. Don't steal my ship. I just got back. Oh no! Oh. Yeah, I know. So that's what happens when you suffocate. Almost was back to my ship, too. Right. Right. And off we go again. Right. Gotta make sure that atmosphere is no longer affecting you. Alright. What's my... I can go to the twins again. I would like to land on the more intricate one. Whee! Keeps running away from me. Should have gravity somewhere. No. Right. Go ahead and do that. Alright. That. Oop. No. No. Not what I wanted. I wanted to actually be down here. Alright. Purple thing. Whee! Alright. So that's probably what the unidentified signal was. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anuna, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? Burr, I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Escape pod 3 now launching escape pod 2. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Await departure from vessel. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Emergency escape hatch. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. Cavern Miller found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Alright, let's check this out. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Hey look, stuff. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. Okay. Interesting. Right, so this way to where they moved to. Boop, boop. That is filling up with sand. I see writing. Path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sand fall at the pit, then turn left, continue to the room filled with rock column formations, and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is writing, so you must be cautious but swift. Forward until the sand fall, left, room filled with rock column formations, up. There we go. Right, there's only one way to go. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Milleray and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look at the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Ah. Behind the falling sand. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Cave. Whoop. Shoot. Ow. All right. Stairs. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this was a rare find. Oh, there's some text down there. Cool. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's likely that Stray Planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly. Malore, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. How does one get down there? Yay, oxygen. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. Potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is poor reason not to try, I believe. If we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Today, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. And surprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Ooh boy. Anglerfish Overlooked District. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Eye Shrine District. Right, we have power and lights. Ghost matter detected nearby. That's the explodey stuff, isn't it? Well, it didn't explode when I ran into it. There, bones in here. Oop, oop. It didn't like me doing that. Do. So much ghost stuff in here. Lots of skeletons. Oop. Oh, it just punctured my suit. That's good. I needed a suit puncture. I need a way to get rid of those thorny things. That's what I need. Ghost matter. All the way over there. There it is. Right. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. We know what we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. The eye called to us. Why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye's older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? Could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call it out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing being where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Okay. Can't go out that way. How am I supposed to leave? Hmm. Hey, look, sand. Well, I figured out what's going on with the me getting out of here. It's the I'm going to die by sand. Totally normal way to die. Just don't worry about it. Oh. Yeah. Death by sand. It's normal. All right. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for joining me for the stream or the YouTube video. That's what this thing is called. I do stream Wednesdays and Sundays. QaeinFas on Twitch and Kain on YouTube. QAEIN. Come join me in either place, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.